Here we are. These are the tools you need to fight Satan and his demons. These tools are a critical part for us today to clean up the church, to help us to do God's will. You can't do it. It's God who does it. And what are these tools? These tools are critical to fight these demons. And who points us in that direction? It's a woman, because it was a woman who first seen Jesus when he came back from the dead. He had been dead 3 days, and it was Mary Magdalene who went uh, to the tomb and seen Jesus for the first time. Uh, Matthew, Mark, and Luke all point us in that thing and telling us that it was a woman who seen Jesus first. But Paul says it was Cephas that seen him first. That's not exactly the truth. The reason he said that was because the Jews at this time, a woman word meant nothing. And when they seen Jesus, Jesus told them, go tell the apostles and tell Peter that I'll meet him in Galilee. And when she told the apostles, they did not believe her. This is another little clue. Why didn't they believe her? It was for us, so that we could see the significance of a woman being a key to the part of seeing Jesus the first time. A woman was the first to sin. Eve was the first one to eat the fruit. And God had told her, if you eat the fruit, on that day you will die. And the devil told her, no, you're not going to die. So who was telling the truth here? Was it the devil? Or was it Jesus? Was it God? It had to have been God. Okay, God does not lie. And the reason he said that was because from that day forward, Satan and his demons were able to enter man and woman because they both ate the fruit. And that condition is never been addressed before. It wasn't addressed until now. You could see it also in the Last Supper when Judas Iscariot ate the bread. It says right there that Satan entered into him. It's in the book of John, if you want to look it up. I'm not going to read any Bible verses today because I don't have the time. But you can look up all these scriptures, and they're all going to tell you the same thing. Now, if you continue to, if you were like me, I studied the Bible 3 times. I read all the way from front to back 3 times. I studied the Jews and the Christians. What happened to the Jews? What happened to the Christians? The Jews failed. The Christians failed. If you look at the what happened to the Jews, they failed to get the 10 nations out of their land before they inherited it. They were tricked into it, and they left them there. They kept them as slaves. This was not what God wanted, because these 10 people ended up stumbling them, making them worship other gods, caused them to fail. And of course, like I told you, the demons were influencing them. They had a direct contact with them. They didn't have a way of fighting them. Nowadays, you can fight them somewhat when you accept Jesus into your heart. You fight them, but as the day wears on, as the time rolls on, those demons come back, and because you don't have the tools to fight them, they will win. Eventually, they will win. These are the tools. in the book of Esther, because it was a woman who first seen Jesus, it has to be a woman that points a direction for us to fix this problem. In the book of Esther, she's a queen, and the Agonites are going to destroy all the Jews. So she comes up with the plan to go on a fast. Don't eat anything and don't drink anything for 3 days. What this does is basically what it does is it takes the food out of you and replaces it with spirit, the Spirit of God. He can help you now. Now he can come in. The 3 days, you died in those 3 days. This is what dying and being born again means, is you have to die before you can be born again. It isn't a matter of just saying a few words and this magically happens. No, you have to prove to God that you want to die. And this 3 days without food and water, you'll find out it's not easy, will do that. Now you have the tools. Now you have, what you have to do is continue reading on. And Esther 9, 13, and 14, the 10 evil sons represent those 10 nations that did not leave the land and are now a part of your life. You can't get them out. Jesus said, only by prayer and fasting do these demons come out. So for us today, you have to do what she did right here in this verse. Is you have to. These 10 evil sons were already dead, but yet she wanted the king permission to hang them again, and so they hung them. They were dead already. They had been dead, but yet they were hanged again. Why? For us today, so that we can hang them. All their names are written in the Bible so that you can draw the picture of them being hanged, put their name on it, and this is a critical part of the process, the tools that you need, because after you hang them, they're no longer a part of your life. They no longer have influence on you. They can try, but now you have the tools to fight them. These are real tools that God provided for us. If you do it, you're going to see the difference in your life. The way He operates now in your life, the way He will help you to continue to fight these demons they're persistent demons. They will be continually be coming back to you. And you could, then after that, then you could see the influence they have on people's lives. And you could say, oh, those demons, there they are. They're influencing this person, that person. They're doing whatever they want with the world because they don't have the tools. These are real tools that God provided for us. And if you do this, you are going to get real results, because this goes all the way back to, if you go all the way back to Exodus 17, they're represented here by the Amalek and the nation of Amaleks. That's where the Agonites came from. They are Amalek. They're called Agonites because that was the king. And now we have the tools to fight them. Read Exodus 17, and you will see that from now on, you have the tools to fight them. You can do this with Jesus' help, with the God's help, with the Spirit's help. The Holy Spirit is not going to leave you behind. He's going to help you. And that's it. For today, that's all I can tell you right now. Bye-bye.